Let's see a next example. A next example says that we are given the value of 15 cot A is equals to 8, and then we have to find the value of sin A and sec C, and we are given a right angle triangle ABC, and in this right angle triangle we have to find the value of sin A and sec C. Now if you look at this condition which is given to us, it is given that 15 cot A is equals to 8. Now if you relate, this is quite similar to our previous question. We are given value of cot A, and since we are given the value of one trigonometric functions or one trigonometric ratio, we can find out the values of all the other trigonometric ratios. So let's find out first the value of cot A here. So the value of cot A will be equals to, if I take 15 down, this will become 8 by 15. So cot A will be 8 by 15. Now, can you tell me in this right angle triangle ABC, which is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side which is opposite to the perpendicular. So AC is our hypotenuse, and if I take angle A, since we are given cot A, so we have to take angle A here. So if I take angle A, can you tell me which is adjacent and which is opposite? Adjacent side is which is near to the angle given. So AB will be our adjacent and opposite will be BC, because opposite is opposite to the angle given. Since angle A is given, so opposite will be BC. Now put the value of cot A. Do you remember SOHCAHTOA? SOHCAHTOA says that SOH, sin is opposite upon hypotenuse, then CA says cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse, then TOA says that tan is opposite upon adjacent. So cot theta or cot A is 1 upon tan A, so it will be adjacent upon opposite. So if I compare, this will be adjacent upon opposite. So put the values, adjacent will be 8 and opposite will be 15. So let's write down AB will be, what will be AB? AB will be 8 and BC will be 15. Now can you find the value of AC, the hypotenuse? How can we find that? By using Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem in triangle AB and C. Let's apply it. Pythagoras theorem says that AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. And can you tell me why we are finding the value of hypotenuse here? Because we have to find the value of sin A and sec C, and in both the values we need hypotenuse. So let's find the value of hypotenuse first. So put the value of AB square. AB is 8, so its square will be 8 square is, can you tell me 8 square is 64. So AB square will be 64, and BC is 15. 15 square is 225. So this is 225. If you solve this, this comes out to be 289. AC square is 289. Now can you tell me which square is this 289? Whose number square is 289? Just recall, it is 17 whole square. So if I under root both the sides, I'll get AC here and 17 here. So AC is coming out to be 17. Now we know all the values of AB, BC and AC. So we can find the value of sin A and sec C. So let's first find out the value of sin A. So sin A is equals to What is sine A? So SOH, opposite upon hypotenuse. So it is opposite upon hypotenuse. Can you tell me what's the length of opposite? Opposite is given BC. BC is 15. So this will be 15. And hypotenuse we had calculated to be 17. So simply we had calculated sine A is 15 upon 17. Now we have to find the value of sec C. So let's write down. Sec C is equals to, sec is 1 upon cos, and cos is ka. Ka means adjacent upon hypotenuse. So reciprocal it will be hypotenuse upon adjacent. So this will be hypotenuse upon adjacent equals to. Now the value of hypotenuse doesn't change, so we can put the value. Hypotenuse is 17. Now can you tell me what is the adjacent for angle C? Will it be the same as AB? No. Now we are talking about angle C. So angle A will go, and it is, we have to find adjacent. So adjacent is the side which is near to the angle. So is AB near to angle C? No, not at all. We have BC near to angle C. So BC will be adjacent and AB will be our opposite. So AB has changed from adjacent to opposite, and BC has changed from opposite to adjacent. So the value of adjacent will be 15. So this is 17 by 15. Just remember that we have to, when we have to find the value of angle C, then we had switched that opposite has changed and also adjacent has also changed. So do remember this thing, that whichever angle is given, you have to take sides also near to that angle only.